was this experience for you to shoot this movie in China with a Chinese director and most of the actors from Asia?
It was great. Zhang Yimou is a director that I've been chasing for a very long time, almost 3 decades, and I was always hoping that there would be a role for me in one of his movies, and so when they called and said that there was, I didn't want to pass it up, and then when I went to meet with him, he unveiled all of these visual aids that he was working with to give me an idea of what the movie was going to look like and the scale of it, and my jaw just hit the floor. I just couldn't believe how big it was, and how, you know, it felt like making a movie in old time Hollywood, you know, with 1,000 extras and everybody in battle dress, and like, it's just massive movie.
Yeah.
So to see a master director like him kind of work on that scale was really great.
And how was the set?
It was, well, there were different, it was the most beautiful production design, and we had 3 different great walls that we worked on. So we had a low wall that you could kind of walk right up, and, you know, it was surrounded by green screen, and it was outside. And then there was a medium wall, and then there was a high wall off which you could do all of the acrobatics. So when you see the women, the crane cord diving and flipping off the wall and all of that, that's on the very high wall that they built. So we moved around from wall to wall depending on what we were shooting, and it was just a massive, just logistical undertaking to kind of get it all right.
And do you think this partnership with China is a new era for Hollywood?
Well, certainly we're the first giant co-production like this, but yeah, I mean, the Chinese market is so huge now, and what they're building in Qingdao, where we shot, the infrastructure that they're putting in is so massive that it's going to obviously be one of the film hubs of the world. The way, you know, LA has always been, the way London is, you know, Qingdao is going to be just like that. You know, they've got 30 new sound stages, I think, and high-tech underwater sound stages. Like, they've got a very big kind of setup there. So yeah, I mean, my assumption is that a lot of people will find themselves working in Qingdao in the near future.
And what did you learn about the culture that you didn't know? How long did you stay there, for example?
We were there for about 6 months.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, I was shooting, you know, every day, but we traveled some. You know, we got up to the wall, obviously, and we traveled around we went to Shanghai. We shot, obviously, in the Gobi Desert as well. So I did get a very good sense of the place and of the culture. But my kids definitely got out more than I did. They got to do a lot more sightseeing than I did.
Do you speak Mandarin now?
No. Unfortunately, we weren't in one place, so I couldn't put them in school because we moved around so much. So we had teachers with us. But I mean, we'll see what the experience of just living in, you know, in a different culture at their very, very young ages, just what they take in by osmosis, like what they still today tell me, I want to go back to China.
It's so nice. Any plan to go to Brazil or only for Argentina?
Well, we fly right over.
Yes, I know. Go to the southern Brazil at least.
Well, my oldest daughter wants to take a year off and go to Argentina, and then for half the year go to language school and perfect her Spanish, and then she wants to travel around. So she might head up into Brazil, in which case we could go down and meet her.
Yeah, baby, go there. It's good for Florianópolis. It's an island in southern Brazil, very close to Argentina.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
My tip for today.